This is What's Wild in New Hampshire by wildlife biologist Eric Orff. Well, this afternoon I decided to come down to the lower end of the Suncook River, maybe a half a mile, or probably a quarter mile from where it enters the Merrimack River. At the last hydro dams, there are two that are down here, and one right there which seems to be partially dismantled. It was not like that the last time I was here several years ago. So there was a dam there. There is another dam on the other side of that bridge behind condo complex. But as you can see, the Suncook River is flowing pretty good today. When I took a video here maybe 3 weeks ago or even a month ago now, there was but a trickle here in the Suncook River, and since then we've had what, 2 half-inch rains, 1 2+ inch range, and then Tuesday night. This is the 15th of September, so that was on the 13th of September. We had 5/8 of an inch of rain here that I got in my gauge in central New Hampshire. So this is the lower Suncook River. There is the China Mill Dam down there, which is not operational this year. Hydro plant down below, the canal that fed that is somewhat in disrepair. I'm not sure what's going on with that dam. I haven't heard what's going on. If there's somebody that knows what's going on in Suncook, New Hampshire, the China Mill Dam, chime in, let me know. Let us all know what's going on with the China Mill Dam in Suncook, New Hampshire. The towns of Allenstown and Pembroke, this river is the boundary between. So on the right here looking down is Pembroke, and on the left is Allenstown. And I lived in Allenstown in the early to late 1970s. So I think 74 to 79 I lived in Allenstown, not far from the river. So I've been familiar with this river for over 50 years now, the Suncook River. We had the drought of 2022 that had this down to a trickle 3 or 4 weeks ago. Something right down there you could easily have jumped across where it went through that gorge. It was so narrow, I think you could have almost jumped across the river there without getting wet. Today, not so much. We got some water today, September 15th, 2022, in the drought of 2020. So, yeah. The Suncook River is flowing pretty good in Suncook, New Hampshire, down towards the China Mill Dam, where it goes through a sluiceway through the dam, and this dam just above here looks like it was dismantled within the last 8 or 10 years since I've actually been down here looking at this. So something's happening there as well. And there is another dam above that, and the next dam above that is actually way up in Pittsfield, because the Buck Street Dam in Pembroke was dismantled over a decade ago. So things are changing on the Suncook River. Something's happening at the China Mill Dam and the China Mill facility. Don't know. If anybody has an answer, let me know. But today, thanks to some recent rains, the Suncook River is flowing pretty darn good. This looks like we got some water here. Yeah. This is wildlife biologist Eric Orff for What's Wild in New Hampshire.